Hi, welcome to Fayal, one of the beautiful 9 Azorian islands in the middle of Atlantic Ocean. My name is Kim Howard, and I'd like to welcome you to NINOVAN, living with horses and donkeys. An unfortunate yet common sight on our island are horses like these, seemingly forgotten, with no food, no water, and no shelter to protect them from our heat. Yet again, other horses with moderate care wear rope halters. These cause severe wounds on their noses and sometimes even breakage. Yet again, other horses are tied to their legs. Most of them stand day in, day out on the same spot. There's no place to run except in a circle. Other horses are in desperate need of medical care like this one, but even in severe cases, it never comes. One of the worst things, however, we've seen are horses like this, abandoned. This horse, for example, was no longer rideable or able to work, therefore useless to its owner. Here at NINOVAN, we not only want to create a home for these animals, but better yet, change the way of thinking. In our opinion, there's no better place to start than with the children. Once they have come here and experienced our animals, experienced all of their individual personalities, we hope it'll change their mindset as well. The next time they pass a horse on the side of the road, if they stop to ask their parents, is that really necessary, and why doesn't it have any water? If this happens, we will have reached our goal and hopefully never be confronted with anything like this. Baloo, an abandoned horse we found last October. Dehydrated, neglected, and abused, he has virtually no feeling in his hind legs and a hernia on his left side, probably due to a human kick. We got together as a family and decided to welcome him home. We've introduced him to friends and to children of the neighborhood. Even Mocha and Daphne wanted to teach him a new trick, but obviously our Baloo was more interested in the hay. Needless to say, we are proud to present Baloo, after 7 months, the way he is today. Our work does not only take place here at NINOVAN, but we also go out into the field with Jeanette, a native speaker who helps us communicate with the farmers, like this one. And here we are on the other side of the island, talking to one of the oldest farmers about his 30-year-old mare. We went there in the hopes of giving him one of our donated halters. Unfortunately, however, he does not yet see the necessity. But he did take the time to talk to us about how animals and horses have been kept throughout his generation. And before we left, we all agreed that our farrier would be allowed to come to give his horse her very first and well overdue trimming. It's a lot of work here on our farm, but totally worth it. Just recently, we found out about 3 horses that are in dire need of a new home. There's the nameless brown mare, who's been tied to a lead her entire life. She has a skin condition and is no longer able to work or to be ridden. Princessa, a 20-year-old mare whose owner has deemed her useless. Then there's Kati. She's only 7 years old, but her owner is no longer able to ride, so she's been tied to a lead for a year and a half. 6 months ago, we pitched in, bought an electric fence, and set them free. They seem to enjoy their new freedom. These 3 horses are in dire need of a home, and with your help, we can give them just that. Alright guys, we're down to the part where I tell you how we need your help. We're a small island with few people trying to make a big difference, and you can be a part of it. What we need right now is your financial support to reach our goal. If we do this, we can help ensure that these 3 horses get a good home, the medical attention they need, and enough food. If you don't have the financial means to help us, there are several other ways that you can support our project. For instance, we need halters that we can give to farmers who still have their horses on rope halters with wounds on their noses. We can also use anything else that has to do with horses. Blankets, for instance, it rains and storms here a lot, so anything that has to do with like a rain blanket or fly blanket even. We also need machinery, things to help us cut the grass. Our car broke down this year, so even a truck would help, anything basically. One of the best ways, I think, to support us is by spreading the word on Facebook or sending emails around. Just tell everybody about our project. Every little bit counts. If you help us, you'll be helping a project on a small island make a big difference, and we would really appreciate it. Thanks.